Turn me down, only thing it did was veer off. Showing fake love, I could tell it once I said it all. I just stayed cool, acted like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk, cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full of brinds. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hell the king, made the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates, all my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me, and my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, move it. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking.
It's week 1 of the National Football League. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC North rivals. It's the Packers and the Vikings. And it comes your way next on Madden NFL 23.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota. Kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Khalif Raymond was the intended target, but now it's third down. Now, Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and it's definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks, you better scout them well and hit on those selections.
Needed 13, they got 14 on third down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener, and they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in Week 3 and then Chicago in Week 5. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Adam Thielen, a terrific wide receiver and synonymous with Minnesota football. You go back to high school, college ball in the state, and now his 9th season with the Minnesota Vikings. 10 touchdown catches last season. Makes a nice catch there.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Rodgers. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
Time to meet the Green Bay offense, and the player in charge of it, first rounder from the 2020 draft out of Utah State, Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Every day, let's do what we do every day. Let's go.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have it.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love now. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
Love's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw now. Here's Love. Got a man. That's Colin Johnson. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A nice game there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases,
and it's a Packers touchdown. Colin Johnson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers can't get away, and he's taken down. Andrew Booth. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw caught by Raymond. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Taken in at the 11. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Do your thing. A little aggressive, baby. Don't give them enough. Don't give them enough. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Get it. Get it. Let's focus in on what we got to do here. Let's be smart. Let's get ball. In case we're going to make a play.
First down, going to the air with Love. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Jordan Love ready on first down here. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Okay, right?
Love now to pass on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 38. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Love. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line.
Ready, play.
Throwing. Love. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll put the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. 25 yards that time.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Madison running on first down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll go Madison up the middle, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another carry now for Madison. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne, an 11-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, I said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Here's Love. Complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 1st down, Love to pass. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they run with Madison. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. A 1st and 10 here, and if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down to our left. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jordan Love in his offense, ready to get the football back.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you, and it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Drill 3.
On 1st and 10, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Love now. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Love back to it here after the pick 6. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Again, it's Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And quickly, they get to the line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Colin Johnson, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
And now out comes Minnesota.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Going to run with Madison again. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Madison. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
This goes out wide from Madison, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get them the first.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, 26 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 48 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Working out of the gun. Love. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Love. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, a field goal is probably not going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 35-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 65 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Open man. He's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The point after is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He finds his man Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From just shy of midfield. Love. Johnson's got it complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Going back to Love. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Love from the gun. Touchdown, Packers. Colin Johnson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now a give to Madison. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Rodgers to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 60. And the Vikings are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. To try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now the Packers get set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Love looking to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So they keep the football, but now face second and long. To the air again, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Love throwing for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And they will take a knee here. And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down. Defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you